Why I am not a feminist. Now, I think this kind of video is a bit of a meme at this point, but you haven't heard it from me, so I'm joining the meme. Now, I do believe that the genders are equal, that they deserve the same compensation for the same work and all of that jazz. So in that, I and a feminist agree completely. However, unlike a feminist, I believe that the genders are different because you don't need to be the same in order to be equal. In fact, I don't understand why people think that the genders would be the same. I mean, if you look at almost any animal out there, the females of the whatever species behave differently than the males, even if they look similar. They do different things, and so why should people be different? I mean, even our nearest genetic ancestors, the chimpanzees, the orangutans, the females act differently from males. And of course, humans are more intelligent, and I definitely believe that people kind of can make up for their natural tendencies with their intelligence, but I mean, it certainly would change what somebody prefers, even if they have the capability, if that makes any sense. And I don't necessarily think that someone having a preference for one thing versus someone else having a preference for another thing makes them unequal. So I just don't understand why anyone would expect parity for especially employment decisions. And beyond that, I think men are awesome. They're amazing even, really. I mean, not all men, of course, but I would say that on average men are awesome. Not more awesome than women, of course, but women are pretty awesome too. It doesn't necessarily bother me if they are more frequently in politics. Like I said, I don't expect parity. It kind of weirds me out that people would expect parity. And I figured, if I vote for a guy, I mean, I don't look at somebody's gender when I'm deciding who to vote for. I look at what their politics are. I look at, how do they stand on the issues? And if a guy stands on the issues more than like what I believe than the woman does, I'm going to vote for the guy. If it was a woman, I would vote for a woman. And another thing is I don't feel like society needs to be perfect for me to be successful. I mean, there's always going to be some sexists around there, but I mean, there's ways around that. I am not a weak and helpless person. If someone discriminates against me, I can sue them. I don't need an organization to help me with that. And I don't think that other minorities are helpless either, and I don't think that they need my help. And they definitely don't need me to speak for them. I mean, I just get bothered by people speaking for me as a disabled person, because I do consider myself to be disabled. And so when people say, oh, well, we need to help the disabled people, I'm like, I don't need your help. I can take care of myself, okay? And another thing, I am a strong, independent woman who does not need no man. But that doesn't mean that I don't want one. Men are awesome. Why wouldn't I want one? I mean, it's not just that I'm heterosexual, but guys are great. And I mean, I think it would be irresponsible